Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me see what these buttons are for. Okay, good. A little retouch ain't gonna hurt nobody. Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is your girl, Big T, aka Coach T. Whatever you want to call me tonight, I'll be whatever you want to call me tonight. We have some things to talk about, and I had to just go live. First of all, let me say hi to everybody. Hello, Reason of Marriage. That's my sister. Hi, everyone. Good evening, everyone. We're here, T. Hey, y'all. I know I didn't want to make this like too late, and I'm glad that I was a little on time when I said, in a few minutes. So we are here. And if you are new joining here, my name is, like I said, Big T or Coach T, whatever you want to call me. And I am a person that gives my opinion about life, love, real estate, whatever you think of. I can give my opinion because I am qualified to do so. I have been married almost 11 years. I have two children, a boy and a girl. I just had a baby almost 4 months ago. So I have a lot that I can say about Nelly and Ashanti. First of all, I'm gonna start off by saying that this is all opinion, all right? This is all the opinion of me, all right? So it doesn't mean that you could agree, disagree. We're gonna see things probably differently based on how we were raised and things of that nature. I came from a two-parent household, so I see a lot of things that I saw on the show that I can relate to. But this is about the Nelly and Ashanti TV show on Peacock. So that's what we're gonna break down. So everything is going good with me. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them. If I see them, I'll answer. But this is an interactive conversation. Nobody's opinion is more important than anyone else. This is really like a breakdown. So if you haven't never watched one of my shows, you wouldn't know like my breakdown. So when I break down a subject, I break it down from the rooter to the tutor, like booty, okay? So I'm gonna just go right into it because I got children and I don't never know what I gotta do while I'm on live. So this is really live. See, you can touch me, you can speak to me, whatever the case may be. So now let's get into Nelly and Ashanti. We belong together on Peacock. I watched every episode, and I had to watch episode 7 twice just so I could hear everything I was hearing, because that was the episode that really brought a lot of controversy and things of that nature. But we're going to talk about all of that and more. So if you are new here, say hello. If not, that's fine. Tell a friend that I am on live. And yes, I know you guys are missing my talk show. I had a talk show, Coach in the Morning, and we did it for 4 years straight. And when I had my baby, I had to stop for a little while, but I am working on bringing it back for the fall, bigger and better for the fall, earlier though, but we'll get into that a whole nother time. So don't worry, I got y'all DMs, I get your emails, I got it, and I'm not capping. Like, everybody wants me to bring back my daily talk show or whatever the case may be, but we will bring it back, even if it's just for a week. I mean, one day a week. We are definitely working on bringing it back. I'm working on my strength. I'm in the gym. I'm eating right. Let's see how it goes, okay? So let's get into the show. Boom. How many of you guys watch the show? If you watch every episode, put a heart in the comments if you watch every episode. If you still watch it, let us know. If you don't want any spoiler alerts, I advise you to get off of this live, because we're going to really break it down. Not break down every episode, but we're going to break down Nelly and Ashanti as a couple, as what I am seeing from the show. Now, if you follow me for a long time, you know that I got like a third eye. I can see things that other people can't see. I just naturally have a discernment about myself, which I am very proud of, and things of that nature. So, all right. So I wrote a couple of notes because I wrote a whole article about this show. This is how much it moved me to be like, go in, or whatever the case may be. All right. So, somebody know me really well in these comments. Somebody knows me very well in these comments. Yo, y'all been following me a long time. All right. So going into the show, I'm going to just start off right away. Going into the show, I wasn't really a fan of Nelly's. Okay. I was not a fan of Nelly's. I look at Nelly as an old man that is wild. You know, like just too wild to be a husband, too wild to be a father. I wasn't convinced. And you know, Nelly don't have to convince me. I'm not Ashanti, so he don't have to convince me at all. But I'm just trying to say that if you know me, you know I'm not a fan of Nelly at all. All right, so this is coming from a very neutral place because I don't like Nelly. So that tells you right there. I didn't like Nelly. Nelly gives me old man still trying to be young. Nelly gives me one of those black people that made it but still be sweating white people, and that was evident based on his team. I didn't really see nobody black working for Nelly like that. I'm just saying what I saw. I'm not going by, you know, I'm just going by what I could see from the show. You know, like he had that old publicist. She couldn't even really help him with the drop of the new Apple bottoms and stuff like that. And it's like, I think a lot of people that were raised in like poor cities, I think that they put a lot of credit to white people. I think they're very much white oriented. I think he's more white oriented than we think. That's why he did the inauguration and stuff like that. It's just like his mind frame is very, very different. All right. So coming in the show, I do not like Nelly. However, I gave Nelly a chance because Nelly is married to Ashanti, a New York girl. Now, let me go into Ashanti. Prior to the show, Ashanti and Nelly show, I didn't have any feelings about Ashanti. Ashanti, when she came out, I didn't really relate to her. She from New York, but she is like from Long Island. I'm from Brooklyn. I'm born and raised right down the block from Cypress Hills Projects. I didn't relate to Ashanti. I was more like a Monica girl, like, you know, attitude. Like that's what I like growing up. So I didn't really, you know, feel Ashanti like that. I knew her sister. And her sister was more in the streets of Brooklyn. And like when I had lovies and stuff like that, she would come there and stuff like that. So I really didn't have no feelings for Ashanti either. So I felt I was on like a mutual ground. However, after watching the show, I must say something. I like Ashanti now. I am a fan. I like Ashanti now. The only thing I don't like about Ashanti is that she laugh at everything. I don't, she from New York, but I don't know girls that laugh like her. But you know what? I don't know a lot of girls that look and make the money she makes. So maybe she got something to laugh about. That laugh is like a little phony to me. I don't know. She just laughed too much for me to trust. She couldn't be my friend because she laughed too much. I don't really trust people that laugh too much. That might be my hood rhetoric. I'm just being honest with you. I'm from East New York. Maybe the laughing is like scary to me. The laughing scares me a little bit, but that makes her dangerous. People that can laugh about anything, they like laughing like, yeah, your ass about to be gone. Now let's break it down. Ashanti is a Libra, okay? That's number one. Libras is about the money, the dollar bill, okay? They're about the money. They get a goal in their head. Libras are one of the most motivated people that I've experienced. Libra, Gemini, and Virgos to me is like so motivated. Motivated to the point that when they need a goal, they can't sleep. They can't eat. It's like, oh my God. Why I like Ashanti now after watching the show is that Ashanti's fly. I like that about her. See, Ashanti is a New York girl. She still used the old school lingo like myself. Us 80s babies is still using words like mad loud. And she didn't feel like she needed to get dressed in every scene. Okay, and I saw her without the tan. Ashanti girl, you are real light skinned. I did not know you like New Orleans light skin. I didn't know that she was like a New Orleans light skin girl. But I did hear that in one of the articles, one of the R&B girls wrote. They said that they used to be like tanning her and shit like that. Well, we saw that in the show. She's very light skinned or whatever like that. She gave me Puerto Rican a little bit. She gave me a little Puerto Rican or whatever like that. So, first of all, I am sorry, Ashanti. All these years, I thought you was just some corny Long Island girl. But you got the total attitude of a New York girl. You got the confidence, you got the bread, you got the money, you got the body. So first of all, you are it, and you know it. And you don't got to try hard. See, when a bitch is that girl, you don't got to try hard when you that girl. If you notice, every get money New York chick, You see us, we chilling. We always got a little piece or two, and we just be chilling. We don't go hard. We don't gotta get dressed every day. We don't gotta go to the mall with heels on, and we still always keep a man. Cause when you fly, you fly. You got it, you got it. That's one thing my husband used to always say. Like, if you fly, you won't ever gotta remind nobody that you fly. They know what it is. They know when they see you, it's always gonna be a piece or two on. All right, that's how New York girls rock. So all these years I ain't relate to Ashanti, never pay her ass no mind. I should have paid her some mind because I could see her as one of my homegirls, okay? So, yeah, New York girls, we never gonna try too hard. Especially the ones that get money. We ain't never gonna try too hard. But that showed me a lot. Now that I know her personality, I know that it's a little too strong for Nelly because Nelly is a Scorpio. Now, I know some of y'all like, why she keep bringing up signs and astrology and shit like that? I'm into astrology. I don't care what y'all say. These men be acting their sign. And I swear to God on baby Jesus that Nelly act exactly like a Scorpio. I know about Scorpio men because my dad's a Scorpio man, all right? And my father been in my life my whole entire life. Scorpio men are very needy. And Nelly, I don't care how cute you look at 50 years old. You are mad needy. And you know what's so sad is that Scorpio men are cool, but sometimes they say shit that sound horrible, and it shouldn't be said on television. In that show, I feel like Nelly forgot he was on TV a few times, but that's all good because I like a man. I'd rather, listen, baby, don't lie to me, baby. Tell me the truth. I'd rather the ugly truth than a nasty lie anytime, all right? I don't want no pretty liars around me. So, with that being said, in this show, Nelly is going to sometimes say stuff that's crazy. And also, what people don't understand, what I didn't know Nelly was so damn country. So to a New York girl, I'm just giving you a New York girl perspective. To a New York girl, no matter how cute Nelly is, he's country. I know he's from the Midwest, but he's country. Like, I'm looking at Nelly now. Hold up, shades on, no shade, okay? I'm looking at Nelly now like one of those cowboys, like in Texas somewhere, like, a Midwestern, cowboy. Come on, Brody, let's go. So he is mad country. So right there alone, no matter how cute he is, no matter how much money he's getting, he's a country boy to Ashanti. Period, point blank. So now you're seeing the dynamics of their relationship. He wouldn't be able to handle that girl, especially a young New York hottie tottie. A hottie tottie New York girl is going to, first of all, they're going to be in your face. They're going to tell you how they feel. And they're going to be like, get the fuck on then, man. You don't want to be bothered? Get on. Also, Ashanti comes from a two-parent household. So with that being said, a two-parent household, she was raised with self-esteem. She was raised around men. She was raised around what a man role is. She was raised around, you're beautiful, baby. You're my daughter. Her parents been married 50 years. So this is why we do breakdowns. We got to break down her characteristics versus his characteristics. What he shares on the show is basically like he grew up without shit. Some Christmases he didn't have anything. This girl grew up in Long Island, Glen Cove. Even up to today, you can go on Realtor.com, Zillow.com. Glen Cove is a very high achieving neighborhood. Okay, and so for you to be black coming from that neighborhood, you kind of popping. So she always been popping. That's basically what it sounds like to me. All right. So that's their different dynamics. So money has probably made him feel more self-esteem. But this girl probably always has self-esteem because that's one thing New York girls got. Even the brokest New York girl chick in the world got one thing, and that's self-esteem. We always gonna think no matter what. All right. So that's how I'm breaking it down. So like I said, I'm mad I didn't really know about Ashanti early enough. And you know how I knew Ashanti was fly? Before this, because I told y'all this on the show. When I saw that Simone Smith was like hanging out with Ashanti. Now Simone Smith, all right? Simone Smith is LL Cool J wife, all right? Don't let that motherfucking turban fool y'all, okay? Simone Smith is fly, okay? That's LL Cool J wife. Mr. LL been getting money since 1987. All LL wife and her mature friends, they all get busy with the clothes, cars, houses, churches, whatever they got, they popping, okay? All right, shout out to Claudine Joseph, all right? These girls are popping. So when I saw they hanging out with Ashanti, I already knew Ashanti getting a couple of dollars. I already knew that. And then we got to remember, too, Ashanti wrote those songs. So when you write those songs, you the writer, you getting that chicken. See, Ashanti was just being quiet about it because Ashanti know that in New York, you can't really be showing you get money like that. So that's why when Simone Smith been talking about the Milky, and that's the white double R. Now, let me tell you something. No bitch that get money in New York got a Rolls Royce. Not one that I could think of. Unless Nikki come back. Nikki don't live in New York. Nikki live in LA. But not one chick that's getting money in New York got a Rolls Royce, all right? Like Angela and them, Angela, you getting money, they be riding a BMW. So when you from New York or you in New York with a Rolls Royce, you kind of lit. You know, that's like an Atlanta car. We call that an Atlanta car, all right? So let's break that down. But she was quiet about it. You know what I'm saying? The first time I saw that car was when Simone Smith posted it. Oh, she got the Milky. Da-da-da-da. You know, she went back home like, you better get me one of them Milkies. What's going on? All right? So me and Ashanti, I found out, got a lot in common. But the one main thing, y'all know the one main thing we got in common. What's the one main thing that we got in common? Besides being from New York. The one main thing that me and Ashanti got in common is that we spun the block. Yes, we spun the block. So I, too, before I got married with my husband, we broke up for 2 years. I swear to my daughter, I have never thought in a million years that I would ever get back with my husband. Like before we got married, I never thought it. Like in a million years, like me and him started back talking in like what, August? Like I had a shorty in July. Like that's how crazy it was. We got married in December. It was that crazy. So when she says that story, like I never thought in a million years. And you see how she described it? It makes Nelly feel so low because he really can't believe a bitch is like tell him like I hated him. I didn't believe I was gonna get back with because he think he fly. But to Ashanti, you just a guy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he knows that. And I think when she was young, especially, he couldn't break her. And that's why they had to break up. That's what I think. This is just my opinion. You don't have to like it, but it's just my opinion. Bring them likes up. Bring them likes up. I see 6 likes. That's not right. Give me my likes. Give me my likes. Give me your likes. Put them up. Put them up. Put them up. Okay? So, anyway. So like I was saying, like we have in common, besides the 2-parent household, besides being from New York, I didn't know we had so much in common. We both spun the block. So now we're going to break down who Nelly is really quick. Because I know you're like, well, you didn't explain who Nelly is. Nelly is one of those rappers that is very huge, okay? His album sold 10 million copies or more, okay? He is well known in the white community, well known in the black community. He's always been a sex symbol and things of that nature, but we didn't know the real him. Now, let's break down him being a Scorpio and why that matters to this show. Scorpio men are the president and CEO of the FDK. Do anybody know what the FDK is? All right? My father's a Scorpio, so I know this for sure. They are a part of the Fuck Those Kids organization. And they are the president. They are the president, the CEO, and that's what they are. They are part of the FDK. They are part of the Fuck Those Kids. Even to this day, we are 40 years old. If we're on the phone with our mother for too long, my father will say, get the fuck off the phone. You've been talking to the bitches all night. That is the reality of being married to a Scorpio man. They are a part of the FDK. They love their wife over their kids, period. Now, however, he has been a dad. Now, we're going to break down this whole, he said, oh, in episode 7, he basically broke down to her like, you on your own while he a baby. And when he get older, he going to be with me and the boys. But while he's a baby, you on your own. I'm not getting up. I'm not built for it. So a lot of people I felt were very upset about him talking about he's not built to wake up and change diapers. Let's be clear, all right? Let's be clear. This is a rich man in his 50s who has been a dad since 18, 19 years old. They act different towards parenthood because they are different with parenthood. This is a man that's 50 years old that's been a parent since 18, 19 years old, okay? It don't matter if it's a Ashanti kid or not. He's not excited about everything that she's excited about. She had a baby at 44 years old. So 43, 44 years old. She is extremely excited. He come from the FEK. When I got married, it's going to be all about me and my wife. We're rich. We're traveling the world. She got married and now became a mom. the first time mom. She's not a second time mom. She's a first time mom. So she is not in the realm of putting him before the kid. See, Nelly puts her before the kid, but she puts the kid before Nelly. Now, which one is wrong? We could debate about that all night. But at the end of the day, when you had your children late, you are going to think the kids are the end all be well until you figure out that, okay, I still got to give my man some attention out. And that gives room for season 2. Now, let me explain also why. This man, before, you gotta remember, he just got back with this girl a few years ago. Before that, he's 50 years old. This man is a pop. He is a rich man. He is a grandfather, okay? So he is not going to have the same mentality that a woman who never had a child, going to feel. Y'all got to be realistic. Y'all got broke baby daddies that's not helping y'all. So y'all think that this rich man is going to be like, oh, wait, let me go get up and change KK diaper. Oh, yeah, well, KK seem a little sick. Let me sit here all night. Motherfucker got things to do. Get money. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is just what it is, all right? He got to go and get money. Let me tell you something. Ashanti may laugh a lot, but she ain't nobody's fool, all right? Ashanti knew what she was doing by having that baby. You think she don't know that man? She been in that man's life since 2003. You think she didn't know what she signed up for? But the thing about life is that in life, in marriage, in parenthood, is that you have to weigh the pros and the cons. All right, he don't want to get up to change the fucking diaper. Who cares? He might be the man that provide the love, provide the money, provide the lifestyle. She knew exactly what she was doing because no matter how fly Ashanti is, and no matter how many vacations I love seeing her on, she would have been a bitch going to the sperm donor, getting some sperm to have a baby. So she decided to go for the man that she loved, have a child with him, and she knew what came with that. And also, she comes from a 2-parent household. So when you come from a 2-parent household, you realize that there's roles. Everybody got a part to play. Back to yours. Okay, I'm going to say it again. I ain't Jay-Z, but I'm going to let you know. Everybody got a part to play. Back to yours, okay? Ashanti know what the fuck going on. And if she don't know what's going on, that motherfucking mama does, okay? She know what's going on. She wanted to have a baby by a man she loved. She wanted to have a baby by somebody that she knew that baby was going to come out cute. And she wanted to have a baby by a man that's rich. She dated all those guys. She went on vacation for 20 years. She could have had a baby by anybody. But she waited and thought about it and think about, because people from New York, we take kids very seriously and we take marriage very seriously. She knew exactly what's going on, all right? Do not think that she did not. Y'all talking about, oh, she's just like raising a child by herself. No, bitch, you're raising a child by yourself. You ain't got no money. You can't get no nanny. You can't get no assistance, all right? There are roles, okay? Everybody got a role to play. Yes, he may not be the father that's going to wake up and change the baby diaper, but he can afford to do so. See what I'm saying? Also, you could do stuff when you got a little bit of change, okay? You can't compare your broke baby daddy to a very, very rich man that is extremely busy. And he's doing that too to manipulate her into not having another baby. He don't want Ashanti to have another baby because he wants his wife for himself. He like, damn, you may have had a baby late, but I got married late, and now I want to live this beautiful, holy matrimony with my beautiful freak wife, and all you want to do is think about your daughter. Because guess what? Ashanti came back with a plan too. She want the boy and the girl, the American dream. All right, yeah, Ashanti gonna be like BigT with the boy and the girl. So that, and then Ashanti mind is thinking like, if he F up, my kids will have the same dad. That's a big thing in New York. Oh, let me tell you about New York bitches. New York girls will cut the finger off their hand to have the same baby daddy for both of their kids, okay? Trust me, her mama had 2 kids. She gonna have 2 kids. They gonna both have the same baby daddy. And if Nelly, who is a self-sabotager, allegedly, I can look at you, Nelly. I can tell you got a lot of sabotage in you, and she knows that. And if you F up, I'm going to tell you right now, you going to lose that Libra, because that Libra ain't going to play with you at all, period. And I doubt you got a prenup. I doubt it. I doubt it, because this girl is smart. Libra women are very smart. Don't sleep on them bitches. I'm going to tell you that right now, all right? So, like I said, their life is different because their lifestyle is different. Their life choices is different. A man that had a baby and had a boy, girl, and adopted his sister kids is not going to be exciting like her who had a baby at 43 years old, okay, that probably could barely get off that damn table after having that child. All right. So yes, like I said, we are, and then also Nelly's older. He comes from a different generation where it's like, oh, have my food ready, fuck those kids, put them to bed. That's just his generation. So it goes back to pros and cons, right? So when you get married, it's all about the pros and the cons. All right, he's not helping you wake up at night, but what is his pros? And I believe that she did the pros and cons. Ashanti could have got any man in the world. She's the prize in this relationship. Yes, she's the prize in this relationship, and she know it. And she knows, because one thing a fucking Libra knows is if she's the prize or not. And she is the prize in a relationship. And if they don't know they're the prize in a relationship, you better watch out when they find out they're the prize in a relationship, like Cardi did. When Cardi first got with Offset, she didn't realize she was the prize because she still had those teeth. She still wasn't where she needed to be or whatever. But once she started developing, she started getting rich. She started having straight teeth, fucking good hair, good gear. She said, hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some stank in it. I'm that bitch. You're not going to be sitting here cheating on me, doing me dirty. You got me fucked up, right? Anyway. So let's go back to when he said, I'm not going to babysit. If you ever was raised with a man, an old man, you will know that they don't do diapers. Okay, my father always say to us, oh, when y'all was young and I used to babysit you. See, they'll say babysit. They use the word babysit. This is what old niggas do. Old men do. They use the word babysit still for their own kids. All right? Is it right? Is it wrong? Who knows? But trust me, my dad was the best father in the world. But he said, when I used to babysit y'all, I would watch y'all, but I'll leave y'all ass stinking until your mother got home. I did not change diapers. My father would brag about that. That damn Scorpio FDK. He didn't care. He said, oh, Lord, I ain't, like what Nelly was saying, I ain't burning down the house. I just was shitty when she got home. I'll sit there, but these kids gonna be shitty when you get home. So when he said that, being a married woman with a father, I didn't take it serious at all. Now, would that work in my household? No. It would not work in my household because I don't live by no family, no mother, no father, no mother-in-law, no father-in-law, no sisters live in the state of Delaware. So no, I can't have a man that be like, oh, I ain't waking up at night. However, my man is not rich, okay? So that means he cannot have me a baby nurse, a nanny, or this or that. So his ass better wake up. Okay? You gotta wake up. If I don't got a nanny, a baby nurse, a motherfucking babysitter, a fucking, what Cardi got? A driver for her kids. Cardi got a driver, a security, a nanny, a baby nurse. If I don't got all four of those, you better wake your ass up. Okay? And wham. Okay? So that's what I'm saying. It's different lifestyles. And also, my husband didn't have kids at 19 years old or 18 years old. My husband's first kids are our kids. That's the decision I made. I wanted a man that had kids with me. So that he's excited to wake up because he's had his daughter at 46 years old. He's excited to wake up. Versus a man that's like rich, had kids, 50 years now. His daughter look older than Ashanti. Come on now. This is a man that has grown children. He is not the same. It's a different experience. And I think that this is why Coach T is so good at what I do because I have a lot of different experiences in life. And I understand what level I'm on and what level I'm not. Yeah, I'm higher than most, but I'm lower than a lot of people too. And that's okay. And what people do, you shit, it ain't gonna make, what they eat ain't gonna make you shit. It should not make y'all this mad. I think what people are doing is that show was so beautifully made, they're trying to find any little thing that they can use to say, aha, Nelly, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Y'all worried about him not waking up. And let me tell you something, that Libra knows what she's doing. That's why every time he get it fucked up, she be like, hey, baby. As soon as he talking, he could be talking about anything. Hey, hold on, KK. Oh, yes, mommy, baby. Because she letting him know. That picking up her phone while he was talking, that's to let him know, nigga, whether you in or whether you out, I got these kids and I'm happy. So you can do whatever you want to do. You can be in or you can be out. You can be in or you can be out. Okay. He was like, yeah, it's going to be a long tour, and I don't know, we're going to be going everywhere. KK! That's like, you fuck up on tour, you won't have this family anymore. Okay? KK! Yep. Oh, yeah, I see him. Oh, okay. He just moved to the left side of the bassinet. Oh, that's awesome. I love it. Wow. She know what she doing. She just not going to say nothing on TV. She's not going to say nothing on TV. While Nelly been on TV before. So he's just saying whatever he want to say. And also, you're Scorpio. They don't know how to read the room. Scorpios don't know how to read the room. So he just talking. Believe me, though, that Libra checked his motherfucking ass. While y'all are worried about, so like I said, coming from a two-parent household, I understand roles. And let's go back to roles, right? For example, I got roles even in my house, right? So when it come down to school, important shit, they're going to call BigT, right? But when it come down to going to see a Spider-Man movie with my son, he might see something on TV. Mommy, look at the Spider-Man movie. And if you know BigT, you know I'm be like, oh, God, not no fucking Spider-Man movie. Guess who's going to go see the Spider-Man movie with him? His dad. My husband going to say, okay, son, when can you want to go? You want to go on Sunday when I'm off? Cool. That is what it's about. That's why it's called marriage. That's why it's called parenthood. For example, when we was young and something went down, they going to call my moms. Right? If it's a problem, they always call my mother. That is how I did. My mother was the person that had to hear the problems, and my father was the disciplinarian who solved the problem. Beat your ass, okay? That's just how it is. Everybody got a role. So in a way, Ashanti So Spoiled is kind of cute that she will spoil that little boy, and he's going to teach him more like, you a man, you better chill out. You know what I'm saying? So that was working. So like I said, those are roles, right? So y'all are so busy worried about Nelly not wanting to wake up his rich ass up to change diapers that we really missing the main point of what you really need to be worried about, Nelly. And that's the fact of his mental. Why I don't like Nelly. All right, I'm not thinking about them diapers. Diapers and shit, that sound like rich people problems to me. We're going to talk about what is going to keep him the second time around. And keep that woman interested in him, okay? Because I don't know you, Nelly Cornell. Y'all want to put my shades on when I tell you this? Yeah, they're fly. I don't know you, Cornell. I don't know nothing about you. So this is not coming from like somebody told me something, somebody's sister told me that. No, it did not. What I don't like about you, Nelly, is that you are a 50-year-old man that still think you are young. Because even when you was talking that shit in front of Jermaine Dupri and them, they all was quiet. Because they already knew that this was going to go wrong and it was going to go viral. You got to read the motherfucking room. And also, you keep on talking about how you grew up fucked up and you was poor and you was this. Now that you was army brat and you also had a father. So let's just stop acting like you was just some boy in the street like, give me some gum. I'm so hungry, like the Dominican kids and stuff like that. You was not that bad. But the problem is, though, is that your mind, you got to have a mind to raise a family. You got to have a mind to have a wife like that because guess what? You are dealing with a woman that's not broke or broken. Oh, do we want to go there? Should we go there? You're dealing with a woman that is not broke or broken. And when you're dealing with a woman that's not broke or broken, you got to come better than that. You got to come harder. This ain't Miss Jackson, all right? This not. Miss Jackson ain't got no money. You are a rich man, true. But guess what, motherfucker? You dealing with a rich woman that's not broke or broken that also has a family. So that's a whole different ball game. And like I said, going back to what I said earlier, when you got that father at home, he gonna tell you great. You beautiful. You get any man in the world. And she believed it. He told her that and he believed it. Her mother and father ain't married 50 years for no reason. My parents are married 41 years. So, we always thought we was the shit. Like everything that these girls act like now, we were that in the streets. And we have nothing. We were regular girls. But guess what? We never was regular our mind because my dad always taught us everybody in black and white. My daughters is in color. Ooh, and that's the message. Everybody in black and white, y'all in color. My father told us that from day one, and we ain't have all the finer things in life that we have now. But that's what I mean. Your dad is supposed to put that self-esteem in you, that emphasis in you, that you the shit. So you gotta remember, when you're not dealing with a woman that has those broken problems or have those broken issues, you gotta know how to come harder than that. Your mind is still talking about what you done had, but if you've been rich 20 years. You've been rich 20 years now, more than 20 years. I don't want to hear about how poor you was when you was young and stuff like that because that's just bringing toxic energy to the mix. And your bitch laughs too much for toxic energy, all right? Toxic energy. I can see, like, you going to dark places, I can see that. You go into dark places. You know, you ever spend the night with a dude that drinks soda before they go to sleep? That got soda on a nightstand? You a soda on a nightstand type of nigga. Okay? And if it ain't soda, it's something else on a nightstand that ain't supposed to be there. All right? Because you are one of those people that you want to think about your nasty past and want to stay there. You don't want to think you're rich. Because if you think you're rich, that means that life is going too easy for you. A lot of y'all Scorpios are like that. Y'all dwell on the past. Y'all talk about shit from 30, 40, 50 years ago. Get over it, all right? People will die to be in your motherfucking shoes. You think the Ashanti who's been on a fucking vacation tour for the last 20 years want to hear about, oh, some Christmas I ain't get shit. Well, if you didn't get shit for Christmas and your father was an army man and all that, I need to see the receipts. I need to see the receipts. And if you didn't get nothing for Christmas and you still got these toxic thoughts, maybe that's what's making you get into alcoholism, drugs, because you're still thinking about the past and what you didn't have. It's time to see a therapist because you're a broken man. You may not be broke, but you're a broken man. And a woman that's not broke or broken and that's rich herself, she might not have your money, but she's rich. No matter which way you put it, she's rich. She's a rich woman. She and trust me, I see her property she just put up on the market to move to St. Louis with you. She has it. So therefore, like I said, you got to get some help with that because those childhood memories and childhood demons is what's going to keep you from being great with your new wife and your new family. A lot of people that go through trauma, trauma, they like to stay there. You know, you ever had a friend that call you about her problems? Yeah, girl, he did this, he did that, or she did this, she did that. You be like, get rid of that bitch, or get rid of that dude. And they be like, oh, I would, but that's an excuse. You don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear it. And yes, somebody said Nelly's annoying. He's very annoying. And he's very needy. And too needy for a bitch that got her own job. You see why he stayed with Miss Jackson that long? Because he needed a bitch that didn't have a job. He needed somebody that could be all day long. Nelly, hi. You want to see my titties? How is you? You so cute. Yes, you are. You are not a dog, Nelly. You want to be one, but you're not a dog. You are a 50-year-old man that need to step up to the plate. Now I'm going to show you how you can spin this because before I was on television, I wanted to be a publicist, so I know how to spin these type of things. So if you are smart, you will go and get some counseling on that show to show black men out there, like, you know what, if you got issues, whether it's drugs, alcohol, childhood issues, childhood traumas, and you want to be a married man, go get some counseling. Go get some old school pastor come on a show and guide you into this next season of your life because being a husband, you kept saying the whole show, being a wife is different than being a girlfriend. Well, I'm here to tell you, nigga, that being a husband is different than you being some damn cute ass, old ass boyfriend talking about a bunch of old shit that don't matter now. You got new life around you. You got a new wife around you. That's why she put that I love you in the ring. Because you put it in her ring, she put it in your ring, but she had to put it big. So you can remember. So when you're on them tours and you trying to ruin your life at 50 years old, because I don't really like you hanging out with Jermaine Dupri and them anyway. But anyway, that's a whole nother episode. You got I love you on that ring so you can remember what the hell is going on. Now, this is how you spin it. I'm going to teach you how to spin it, Nelly, because you need some help, all right? You got to go to parenting classes. I know you had kids when you was young. I know you don't give a fuck because you got money, but you made a lot of people mad, all right? So for season 2, you go into parenting classes, bring like Kevin Hart on the show with you, and y'all go to parenting classes. You learn how to change a diaper again. It will be very good, a very good bite for the show. It will be a very good look for the show. And you up there dropping the baby on the floor, you trying to change the diaper. You like, fuck that, I got money, I can't be doing this. And then it's like, no, you're going to do it, but I'm going to do it because I love her. Because da-da-da. You can front like you're going to go ahead and change a diaper. And then, you know what? You ain't got to do it every night, Nelly. You ain't got to do it every night. You rich. You don't got to do it every night. But you know what? One day, she is going to be in that house and the nanny ain't going to be there. And she is going to be so fucking tired. And you wake up that one time and say, I got it. You go back to sleep. That bitch is going to love it. And the audience is going to love it. And it's going to be a great scene. I am a producer. Look me up. I am a producer and a writer. You need somebody to write out them shows for you. Because you're going to need a little help for season 2. And I can help you write it out because let me tell you something. I look forward to season 2. But I'm here to tell you, Nelly, one thing, all right? I look forward to your show for season 2. I think the show is very cute. I don't think you're that much of an asshole. I think you're very misunderstood, but I do think you need therapy and parenting classes. And I think you could spin this bad press by getting a cute scene like that and make sure that you go ahead. Well, baby be one in a month, so the papers be off soon. So hurry up and film the scene. All right. I think you do need some parent classes. I think you do need some, some counseling and stuff like that. Because people gonna step for Ashanti. This show done made her stock go up. They gonna step for her because guys like a woman that's all about her family. See, you old school men used to tell girls, oh, you got a baby, nobody gonna want you now. Nigga, they want you pregnant. They want you with 100 kids. They want you with 5 kids, 6 kids. That is not true. She's a rich, beautiful woman that been on vacation for 20 years. They want her. Her feet is still soft. But she been on vacation for 20 years. You know what I'm saying? We stepping for Ashanti. We don't even think about you. We don't even care about you. I see in the interviews when even Fat Joe, monkey ass, I can't stand him either. But he gave Ashanti all the credit in front of Nelly. Everybody's letting you know, Nelly, that she is the prize. And if you fuck this up, Nelly, I'm gonna let you know you ain't gonna get better. You're not gonna get better. You don't deserve better. You're not going to get better. Okay? So that's what we gotta stop. That's the thing. Growing up, all we hear about is, oh, you better do this to keep your man. You gotta do this to keep your man. But we never really hear nobody tell a man like what they need to do to keep us. Okay? And I'm here to tell you, if you fuck up, you know what they say? If you cross the line, your ass is mine. You cross the line and you mess up with this woman, you're fucked. You're fucked. Go back to the fucking hood rat chicks because you're not going to get better. Promise you, honestly, truly, you're not going to get better. You're not. You're not. You're lucky. Now, people said that Ashanti settled. Here's what I got to say about that. I don't believe Ashanti settled. I believe Ashanti's old enough and well enough to know what's out there. I think what Ashanti did was what a lot of women do. You marry for love the first time. You married for love the first time. She married for love. That's what she did. But I'm here to tell you, if he don't get his shit together, he gonna be left, okay? She gonna take them 2 kids and go away on a goddamn cruise for 10 years, all right? I swear to God, honestly and truly, she did not settle. She married for love. She wanted to have her children in love, okay? That's what it was, honestly and truly, okay? She didn't settle. This is a strategy. She is smart. She married for love. She could tell the story 10 years from now. Oh, 20 years from now. Oh, yes, and me and my ex, we got back together. We had these children, and it didn't work out, but at least we have our 2 beautiful babies. She already know the whole family. Let me tell you something. A woman like Ashanti, they'd rather be with the evil they know than the evil they don't know, okay? You think Ashanti had enough niggas, okay, to know what's going on in these streets. You'd rather go with the evil you know versus the evil you don't know. All right? Especially with having kids. What she gonna go? Go to the sperm break and have a little white baby and stuff like that? And you can be a goddamn serial killer? No. She went with the evil that she know. And she already know he easy to fuck up. And when he fuck up, it's a wrap for him. And she know it, all right? She know it. She had enough dudes with money. And then also the last dude, he didn't even have really no money. I guess she was trying like something new. And then she realized that he couldn't afford her cruise bill, so he got to go. Like I said, she married for love. She didn't have children. Her next husband, if he mess up, will be a totally different nugget. She probably gonna call Janet Jackson up and get her a billionaire. But the first time, a New York girl gonna always marry for love because they want those children. You see how Cardi did it? Cardi realized she didn't want no more kids. As soon as she didn't want no more kids, Offset ass was off with the wind. Gone with the wind, fabulous. It's all strategy. It's all strategy to have the same baby daddy. And if you mess that up, you mess up my strategy, your ass is gone. That's it. It's over. Period. So she did not settle. She did not settle. She knows what's out there. And what's out there is fake, phony, fraudulent, can't afford the cruise bill, can't afford to go nowhere, don't got no real money, would have been eating off of her, chewing off of her. She found somebody that loved her when she had the long, sideburn down to here. She knew exactly what she was doing. So you go ahead, Ashanti. I know that you know what the hell was going on. I'm not, you gotta wake up real early in the morning to get one over on Coach, all right? But having a man, fifth kid, she definitely wanted the evil she knew. She wanted the evil she knew. She could have got a guy that didn't have no kids and all that type of stuff. She could have got a young dude like Dre. She had a lot of options. But in the end of the day, we New York girls, we want to have a baby by somebody we know really, really love us. We want to get married to somebody that we really, really love the first time. The first time. All right. So that is my breakdown. If you love my breakdown, subscribe to my channel. Subscribe. And I know if we was on Instagram, it'd have really went up even higher. But I love this. It's a scary situation. It's definitely scary. It is. But at the end of the day, he do love her. And that's what we want. I need love. I need love. At the end of the day, you got a lot of options when you're a celebrity. I know, you know what I'm saying? Had a lot of options too. But at the end of the day, when I realized about life and what I wanted a family eventually. I wanted to, get committed. I went with who loved me. I'm not going. That's the problem why a lot of women are not married and why they're not happy in life. Because they want to be with a man that they love. No, you got to be with a man that loves you. Okay, not saying you don't love them back, but it's just that you got to be with a man that you know absolutely love you. No matter how much, listen, those fucking dentures look like it's about to fall out of Nelly's mouth when he talk about Ashanti. So in the end of the day, he always loved her. And no matter what, I always give Nelly credit for one thing. All right. And that one thing is he walked across that stage. Because guess what? Another New York dude, he wouldn't have walked across that stage. He would have shot that place up before he walked across that stage. No matter what, Nelly liked to fret. Oh, it was the rub. You was rubbing me down and shit like that. Nelly, you walked across that stage. If you never walked across that stage, y'all would not be here married with a kid, okay? So at the end of the day, I give you only credit because you went and got what was yours. You had a lot of women in this world. Nelly had a lot of women sweating him. But in the end of the day, he walked across that motherfucking stage to get his woman. Period. So, yeah, period. You went after her. She would have never called you. She would have never came after you first because she know her worth, okay? So, y'all always want to look up to Beyonce. Don't look up to Beyonce. Don't look up to Beyonce. Look up to Ashanti because Ashanti know what the fuck she doing. She does. It may not look like it right now to y'all. Y'all probably like, what the hell she got going on? Just settling for him? Nah. Shanti know what she doing. Shanti lived on a cruise for 6 months, for 20 years. Okay? She's not playing with nobody kids. You think a woman that can live on a cruise for 20 years care about him? Shanti has been winning for a long time on the low. I'm telling y'all that right now. Shanti's a winner. I'm a winner. You know that song? I'm a winner. Yes, exactly. Yeah, Jay-Z won more in that situation if you ask me too. Exactly. I say, be like Ashanti. And I'm telling you, trust me, if he messes up, Nelly, which more than likely he will, okay? Till he get help, he's going to mess up some type of way because he got that self-sabotage in him. I see it. If he mess up, he will be gone. She would have those 2 kids, and she didn't have to go to a sperm bank to get them. I'm telling you, period. I always thought Ashanti was a girl next door type. I did too. Until I heard her talk now, she be laughing right in his face. See, you gotta watch them bitches that laugh so much, because she be like, I was like, who gave him my number? I was like, damn, Ashanti, you making him feel like a scrub. She was like, who gave him my number? Watch them bitches. Hell. Watch them hoes, all right? All that goddamn laughing. You got to watch a bitch like that. She'll cut you laughing, all right? Savages. Yes, exactly. Laugh for a goddamn day like that. And then I hear the men like that, all right? Because I'm sitting around my dad, and I'm watching around my husband. Every time she laughed, they start smiling and shit. Even my husband started smiling when she was laughing. She was like, I'm like, look at that gas. I'm thinking we was going to be like, what the fuck is up with her? He was like, oh, that laugh, that's a cute laugh. I'm like, okay, now, Gasball. All right, now, Gasball. It's a cute laugh. The men like to laugh. The men like to laugh. So you know what? Fuck it. Come on, Ashanti. I'm gonna have to take some of your stuff. You'll cut the fucking weeds in front of that house up. Make sure you sweep them shits up too, alright? Cause I ain't getting no fucking fine. Yeah, okay. Yeah, take the fucking diapers outside. Yeah, it's taking up the kitchen. Yeah. The fuck? Laugh all day. What you say, nigga? I ain't cooking shit. Woo! Ooh, kind of do feel good. I want to know. That's the first thing I'm going to ask her when I meet her. I'm going to say, Ashanti, girl, come here close. Come close. Why the fuck you be laughing all day? Like, what the fuck is the laughing about? Did you get the laughitis when you was like 5 years old? Like, what is the laughing about? When did you start laughing like this all goddamn day? All you got to do is laugh. Men love that. I see it. My father and my husband was both looking at her laugh. They was like, oh, that's so cute. I was like, really? The fuck? So, we're pink and laugh. That's what they say. We're pink and laugh. She was like, fuck! Shanti, a little white girl alone. I think she has a nervous laugh or something. I don't think so. She be getting smart after she laugh. She be like, yeah, because, I received the 314 number, and I was like, who gave me my number? I was like, damn, Ashanti. Ashanti might be a little rougher than me. She happy on the inside. Men like that light, fun-ish. Yeah, I see. Ashanti know what she doing, period. She know what she doing. I said the same exact thing. So, Ashanti, girl, we here have your back, girl. And like I said, Nelly, don't fuck up, because I'm not rooting for you at all. I'm not rooting for you, and I don't trust that you won't fuck up, especially if you don't get some help. So get some help, because them Scorpio men, oh man, they'll find any reason to be fucking depressed about nothing. I swear, happy as shit could be going on, and there's a Scorpio man in the corner like, yeah, I remember I ain't have no birthday party. Shut the fuck up. You're rich now. Be quiet. Like, look, get your ass out of here. That not you don't trust that he won't F up. No, I don't. I don't trust it. But I am confident to know that if he do F up, that she's going to leave him. So I'm okay with her choosing to have her children by a man that she loves and stuff like that. I am happy for them. I want them to last forever. I love them together. But I also know that it is what it is, period. Okay, so that is my Nelly and Ashanti breakdown. If you love that, give me a heart. Give me a heart if you love it, or like this motherfucking live if you love it. How do you keep your hair so nice while going to the gym? Oh my God, I got this new spray. This new spray I got, oh my God, you don't even gotta wrap your hair. You could just put the bonnet on and go to sleep. It's this spray I got. It's called Silk Elements. And I flat iron it with it, and my hair stayed like so fly. I don't know how. Listen, I haven't worn my hair in years, and that's another thing, guys. These men love real hair. Oh my God, my husband. Oh God, ever since I had this hair, he been trying to get me the hair. I'm telling you, I'm here. Okay, so I will put it up so you guys can go purchase it. It's a spray for real hair, and it makes my hair so silky. It makes it so last so long, and I go to the gym and it still lasts. So look at that ponytail. Ain't no tracks in it. I love it. Remy, what? As far as running up on that little girl, well, that little girl said, "Come downstairs and beat your ass." A '90s girl is not gonna play that. An '80s baby ain't playing that shit. You tell me to run downstairs, you gonna beat my ass? I'm gonna run downstairs and beat my ass. Period. But you know what? I just told Gasp, I was like, Remy gonna crash out again. Remy's just a crash out person. And if, you know what, Papoose? I know you don't like Clarissa like that. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly. I know deep down inside you don't really like her, but you another one. This is your chance. This is your chance for you to be all you can be, because I believe the children are the future. Treat them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. This is your chance. And if you fuck up, feel bad for you. You're not gonna get another chance. You know what's that song? Listen to the song by Life Jennings. He said, and if you miss your chance, you'll never find it again. Listen to a song called "I Always Love You" by Life Jennings. One of my favorite songs. Y'all know how I am about my songs, all right? And yes, it's a heat protectant for real here, and keep it straight all day. Like I said, if you miss your chance, you never find it again. I'm happy to say that I did it for myself. I'm telling you, you fucked this up, Nelly. It's over for you. You too, Papoose. You a New York man with another chance. You finally found a girl that your ex-wife won't fuck up. You better not mess this up, because if you mess it up, I'm telling y'all, the world has changed. Remember I used to tell y'all that the stock for the woman coochie went down in 2001? Well, I'm happy to report that the coochie stock is back up. And if any of you guys got a good woman and you mess it up, you're not going to get her back. You're not going to get her back. I'm telling you, these girls are knowing their worth now. They are knowing their worth. And now y'all can understand why I act the way I act. Like, my father been gassed us up since we was little kids. Been gassed us up. My father been gassed us up. Like, that's why we don't settle. We don't settle. What? That's why we don't be caring. That's why I ain't got a breast reduction. I don't give a fuck. Like, it's just we don't care. It's like, all right, I got big titties. You got no side tooth. Life is good, baby. We all got something. That's just what it is. And I lost weight, and I'm still like, damn, these things look ginormous, bro. Till they hit the toilet, I always had a rule. Once they hit the toilet, they're going to get cut off. But if they don't hit the toilet, there is nothing to be worried about. That's what I'm going to end with, Nelly. If you don't do nothing, you got nothing to worry about. Mm-hmm. But Nelly, I believe we will be talking about you again, unless you prove me wrong and get the motherfucking help that you need, okay? Get you some help, all right? Period, point blank. Well, I thank you guys so much for watching me at night. Coach T at night. Coach C at night. Whatever one you want to go by. Big T at night. Coach C at night. Coach T at night. Did you guys enjoy me at nighttime? I know y'all about to go to sleep. Now y'all got y'all dose. I'm working on coming back in the mornings. Don't worry. I'm working on it. All right? I got to go ahead now, but I will see you guys later. Make sure you subscribe, period, okay? Because I'm not going to keep telling y'all stuff on Instagram. Come on YouTube. Yes, glad I caught the live. I missed when you went live about Diddy. Thank you. Good night, everybody. And as we always say on this mother freaking show, watch your front and your mother freaking back, Nelly, because I'm watching you, Nelly. Peace. I'm coming back in the morning. Don't worry. I'm coming back.